Huge Jake drama, guys. Huge drama. Roxanne is back out of retirement to talk about Jake drama. I repeat, new Jake drama just dropped. And what did I say?
Alright, enough of that. Here's your usual dosage of gameplay. I'll be honest, I don't want to make this video. That's an inside joke. I didn't want to make this video. But I wasn't really expecting this to be some sort of drama. I definitely knew I would see an Opossum Butt video poking fun about the whole situation. But even before, people seem to have a really big problem with it. So basically, to summarize why a lot of people are mad, Jake just made a video that pretty much said, you know, I get why people like spending money on box breaks now. And I'm partnered up with Whatnot and will be streaming there from now on. From an outsider's perspective, why is it such a big deal? He just partnered up with another streaming platform. That's it. In defense of the prosecution, it's a little more complicated than that. It kind of boils down to Jake being a hypocrite, and when he was given a huge bag of money, he just changed his whole opinion. Okay, never mind. That was a lot simpler than I thought. You see, Jake has been on the platform for quite a while, and a common statement he would make is that he didn't like the idea of box breaks, and he would often criticize them and tell his audience they probably shouldn't do it, and instead open packs for themselves, because if you let a famous person open the pack, it ruins the quote-unquote experience. And you know what? That's a solid argument. I actually agree with that. On the flip side though, letting streamers open your packs has a different kind of experience. It just boils down to which experience you are looking for. And when people saw Jake, someone who was very avid about people not participating in box breaks, suddenly partner up with a company and promote it, it came off a bit hypocritical and disingenuous. I'll be honest. It also has to do with the company Jake chose to associate himself with, aka Whatnot. Now, if you guys don't know, Whatnot, it gets a very bad rep. A lot of scammers and bad people were on the platform, and the Whatnot staff just seemed to take a long time to fix their mistakes, and it kind of plummeted the company's credibility as a whole. Although the company itself plays a part in why people are mad at Jake, I feel like the main reason was Jake didn't change his mind about the whole box breaks things. It's just the money involved into the deal that made him choose that path. Without the money and the deal, Jake would have continued saying that box breaks is a waste. And now that Whatnot showed him the world of money, he made the video saying he had changed his mind, which I kind of don't believe. My speculation was the video was just to promote his Whatnot. That's it. It wasn't really that he had changed his mind. It was just a way to get more traction on the page, which I don't think is a bad thing. It's just a bit disingenuous. Instead of trying to come up with excuses and saying why he had changed his mind, he could have just said, yeah, dude, Whatnot gave me an offer that I couldn't refuse. And I feel the majority of people would be like, fair enough. But the whole video was just excuses, and many just didn't make sense at all.
But if you are purchasing your cards from reputable sources, it can be such a fun and interesting experience because I get to talk to viewers' lives, I get to react to the cards immediately as they get pulled. We pull some really awesome cards like a special illustration rare Blastoise from 151, which was a ton of fun. I get to gush over the cards immediately. People were able to ask me questions and I was able to answer them immediately, which was something that I didn't really do that much in the past. I've done a couple of live streams on YouTube, but it just simply was not the same. So really this video is about me saying, I get it now. I get why pack breaks can be such a fun experience, and I also understand the risk.
So let me get this straight. You can talk to your viewers, gush over the cards, and I hate that word, but when you did it on YouTube, it wasn't the same. You could do the same exact thing on YouTube, man. You know why it wasn't the same? It's because you didn't have a fat stack of cash that Whatnot put in your bank. It's excuses at the end of the day. That's why it wasn't the same. You can do that same thing on YouTube. You can answer questions. You can gush over the cards. Again, I hate that word. But it's not the same as doing it on Whatnot, huh? I wonder why. Maybe it's, I don't know, cause Whatnot is giving me a shit ton of cash and cards to give away. And during the video, he says that he's gonna give away a lot of stuff, but dude, that's not the reason you decided to partner up. Sure, it's a neat thing that Whatnot is giving you the resources to do it. And I think the good and positive impact that will come out of his giveaways shouldn't be ignored. But I think people just didn't like the video as a whole. Not the fact he was partnering up with a company. I hope the best for him, I really do. But I'm just gonna give the man the facts he's looking for. The video is the source of your problems here. If you just decide to stream box breaks just to test it out, people wouldn't mind. It's not that you can't change your opinion. And I think if someone changes their opinion on something, that's completely fine. if Jake genuinely thinks box breaks is cool now, that's nice. But it comes across as the only reason you change your opinion is because money is involved. That's why people are calling you a sellout. For example, yeah, this ain't it. Just say you got a big payout, LOL. You get it now because Whatnot is paying. Whatnot is shopping for Pokemon YouTubers, and they're all suddenly pro breakers now. Definitely doesn't hurt that I get to give away packs and products on their behalf to the viewers. Another guy responds with, exactly why sports gambling has taken over YouTube now. Even channels geared towards younger people get sponsors by DraftKings and such. Sports betting took over the US quick. Just like people taking advantage of people in the Pokemon community, money rules the world. Oh no, a wholesome Pokemon YouTuber that preaches value and makes smart decisions and telling his viewers to visit a toxic wasteland full of scammers and terrible value. Doesn't even matter if your stream has giveaways and reasonable pack prices. The fact you are even supporting Whatnot and exposing your viewers to that dumpster fire of an app is not good for the hobby that you claim to love. And that's pretty much his whole comment section. They are just not a fan of it. Opossum Bud, Shinyvert, Son of a Merc did great videos on this as well, so make sure you guys check them out. But before I sign off, someone commented on Opossum Bud's video. I don't even care. I'm gonna mention them. It was Pokenips, the delusional OnlyFans creator. I think this will go down as one of the best ratios of my whole career, so I just wanted to thank my mom, my dad, my brothers, and my sister for making this happen. I think if your crush, Cool Trainer Ryan, came to you and said, let's make shitty mystery packs at high crazy margins and do Whatnot live stream partnership, you'd do it.
And his name is John C.
It was honestly exquisite. I felt just a rush of euphoria after I commented that. It was truly a spectacle to behold of. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Again, Jake, I don't really think you're a bad guy. I also think that a lot of people are kind of blowing this slightly out of proportion. I think it could have been done in a little bit of a better fashion. But in the end, it does come across that Jake only changed his mind because he saw a bag in front of him. And I think if Whatnot had never asked him to do or stream on their platform, I think he would have had that same opinion before. Hey, I don't think you guys should do box breaks because I think you should experience the pack openings yourself. But that's my personal belief. I can't put words into Jake's mouth. If he truly thinks that, go ahead. I don't think he should necessarily just stop the partnership. If he really thinks that's the best move for him, he could go for it. Who am I to tell him not to do something? I do think Whatnot is a very, very bad platform. I do have friends who actually have partnered up with Whatnot before, but even then, I just don't really think my friends should have been partnered up with the company as well. But in the end, they could do whatever they want, okay? Who am I to tell them? I can only warn them with the knowledge that I have about these said individuals or companies. Again, no hate to Jake. I'm just giving you the reason why people are mad if it's just not obvious already. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next one.